Stream is rolling, I believe. Checking audio, I believe. There we go. It echoes a little bit. But that's fine. Need to get everything else set up. If you're in chat, I'm not necessarily watching chat closely at the moment when I'm setting up, but when I'm back in game, I will be reading chat. Chat is in front of me, though. Okie dokie, that's good. That exists. That's good. Step 3. Step 1, 2, 3, somewhere in there. Maybe I'm getting maybe I'm actually getting into the rhythm of this sometimes. Maybe a little bit. Two. Good. And I'm gonna... You know what? Maybe it's a good idea for me to put Discord on mute notifications. Just maybe a good idea. Okay, I think I'm good. I believe I'm good. Hello! Stuff has happened since last time, including me building more of a storage area here. I like it. We also got... I'm crouching. Here we go. I have more spruce trees. That one does not have many leaves at all. Okay. Got a little bit more of a structure or something. Or something. I did a bit of exploring. I have a little bit better bearings for things. Like way over there, past my mountain, and like to the left a little bit, is actually 2 villages, which is the first set of villages that I've found in this entire world, because for some reason, being on an island, and then the exact route that I took didn't have any villages whatsoever. And so now, after 2.5 years, I am here, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just find a village. I'm like, okay, plains. I need to find plains. And I found a plains, and I found 2 villages, so it worked out pretty well. But also, not in the village, completely unrelated to the village. Well, I was on the way there to the village. I found a zombie villager. What? That was what was wrong. My hotbar was hidden. But on the way to the zombie villager, I found... I spoiled it. On the way to the villages, I found a zombie villager and I put it in a boat. So, I have a couple of options. As in, my one option is, like, I try to heal it. I have not blaze powder. I have... In the village, there were... I found a couple of brewing stands. That's what they're called. There were a couple of brewing stands, and it was fine. And I got 2 of them. However, I still need blaze powder, so I still need to find a fortress and find blazes in order to, even get a chance at, brewing the weakness potion. Yes. I also cleared out some of the path, like, along the coast from here to there, and, like, was trying to terraform it a little bit and, like, extend this, and, like, I do have an idea for underwater terraforming for this entire bay, but that's going to be a long-term project. I also need materials, so that's going to take a while. However, the mountain looks like a mountain, and I have a lot of fish. Some of this fish was from trying to... Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Oh no. I think I lost a cat at the village, potentially, possibly. Yeah, mountain, to the left. Follow this path, and there's a sparse jungle and like a different, bigger jungle. And then all of the villages far away on the plains. And I guess I'm walking there, question mark? Oh, I have stuff. Oh, I don't have... I would love to have my invisible... Wait, do I have my invisible armor pack? No, I don't have resource pack page, I guess. How do I not have resource pack page? Okay. I still need to put in mods, which is... I'm having fun playing without them, so that's fine either way. However, when... There's a sheep in the water. Whenever I do get mods, it's gonna be like, oh my goodness, this is so nice, so quality of life. How did I ever live without these? But I'm perfectly happy at the moment without them. I believe it was down this way. This is a really patchy river, like semi-dried out. That was actually my idea too, with the in front of the dock where the storage is. That there's just... I think I'm going in the right direction. I really hope I'm going in the right direction. Maybe I didn't go far enough. Anyway, I'm exploring now. In front of the dock where my storage is, I had that an idea to just make a shallow part that used to be river. Like, it got dried out and it's like a dried riverbed now. And so that's partly why the podzol is there with me growing... Well, it's me growing spruce trees, and then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, podzol, that was part of my plan all along. That's brilliant. I'll just keep planting more podzol. Okay, so that's the sparse jungle, and then you keep going, and there's a couple of villages that way. But I also wanted to explore the regular jungle, and maybe find some parrots, I guess. There was also, like, a... there was a feather in one of the chests in a village, and I'm like, oh my goodness, feathers are so rare because I don't really hurt chickens. And so it just worked out well, I guess. Come here. Oh. This is the jungle, alright. Alright. I have a couple of jungle trees, and all the stuff I'm describing happened, like, last night when I was playing. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's play some Minecraft, and then... Oh, okay, bamboo is actually useful. A lot of this is useful, but I just didn't have bamboo until now. And yeah, I have I have the bamboo blocks. I'm glad that it's updated enough for that, at least. That's fun generation. Okay, so I have enough bamboo for stuff. There could also be pandas nearby, I suppose. Maybe not. They're relatively rare. For some reason, whenever I try to find pandas, I find no pandas whatsoever. Pandas. Do I have melons yet? I don't actually remember, but I see melons, so I'm gonna collect those too. Yeah, a lot of me playing yesterday was like, I have not collected melons! Okay, that's a great source of food. You know, that I currently don't have much of. I don't have torches either. There's a lot of... Excuse me, bamboo. I'll take some of these cocoa beans. I have some already, but I will take more. It's almost nighttime and I don't have a bed, which is somewhat planned. I like... I will go out and explore and adventure and, like, not care about if I have a bed or not. And then it sometimes works out fine, and then sometimes it doesn't. But it's fine. That is a gorgeous sunset, though. I see... Is that a... That's a village in a jungle. Does that count as a plains or a jungle? Woo, but it's a village, so I'll take it. That was slightly hazardous. Hi, Inky! DirectorAmelia live. I've been going live, but mostly Stardew and mostly not specifically in this time frame. Was I not subbed? I don't know. Well, glad you are now. Appreciate it. It's totally fine, though. Maybe that's why you didn't catch the other lives. Though, because I've been streaming a lot of Stardew. And then one other Minecraft from last week, and then it's Wednesday, which is usually not when I stream. Hello, yeah. It's usually not when I stream, but I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling up for it, you know, like I'll do that. And here's where I raid a village, and I don't have experimental, but there's a lot of stuff I don't have in this particular in this particular world. I don't have any quality of life mods. I don't have resource packs. It's just purely vanilla, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying a lot of it. But there's certain things I'm like, man, I would use bundles right now if I had them, if they were toggled on in experiments, because this isn't the bundles update yet. And then I could update it to the bundles at some point, but there's a lot of, like, stuff that I need to install, kind of updates, to the quality of life mods. Bird. I'll come back for you later. Wait, I have seeds. I can go for the bird now. Friend? Not friend yet. I'll come back when it's not nighttime. When do you usually stream then? Haha, that's not really a... It is a good question. I'm not trying to make fun of your question. It's that I stream whenever I feel like it on Thursday through Sunday, sometime in, like, Eastern time evening. So it's really not consistent. So that's what the VODs are for. Hi, Bob. You didn't miss the stream. Yep, I am here. Oh, that's a fun structure. Hi. Yeah, it's usually just, like, sometime in the Eastern time evening. Oh my goodness, it's a big library! That's a big library. Okay, usually I loot these, but, like, this is really cool. Yeah, Eastern time evening, sometime on Thursday through Sunday. However, this is an exception because it's Wednesday. So, yeah, close enough. It's honestly whenever I feel like it. Literally midnight. Yeah, that would explain it. I'm trying to actually think of a time that... Oh, cat, can I feed you cooked fish? Come back here. Can I feed you cooked fish? Maybe not. I'll try feeding it regular fish later. I actually need to make a hoe. Yeah, I don't really want to dismantle someone's house. Okay, patch of rock, I'll take that. I could. You know, looting an entire village. I have, in past, dismantled someone's house. In a village. Because I needed the... Maybe I didn't need the cobblestone. Maybe I just wanted to. I need wood. Okay. This is the dismantling house part. But I make a block and I put it back. So it just looks different. What am I looking for? I didn't know you could make sticks out of bamboo. Okay. That is all I needed. Put some of this in my inventory. Which one is this? This one has nothing in it. Yeah, it's just, it is my solo game that I started 2.5 years ago, and then I didn't really not finish, but, like, I put it down in favor of, like, other series. But it still existed, and I still love it. And so, like, my entire solo world was this. No, only raw, okay. Breaking the law. Well... I did put it back. It is also like, Okay, yes, Amelia. Hi, Pumpkin! Let me give you a thought experiment with that. Is that if I were breaking the law, the Iron Golem would come after me. And it is very possible that these villagers appreciate any sort of upgrade or change to their present housing. Although, they might not, but also, I'm not worried about it too much, because it's my world. Huh? Amelia? Yeah. I live. This is some real... Oh, cartographer! Hello. This is some really interesting... I found another village. Hello. I like stealing workstations. That's a good point where Iron Golem's up. It's an interesting idea. I'm not sure if I would want an Iron Golem update, because I think they're really cool already. Maybe adding another golem would be really cool, but I think I like Iron Golems the way they are. Is this the same library I walked into earlier, or is this a new one? Are there two fun big libraries? So I need to eat things. This is something that I already entered. Yeah, I came through this way. Fun big library to the right. There's smaller buildings. I think I looted. There's one on the hilltop over there that I don't think I looted. I do need other wood. I don't really want to take apart the rest of their build. The buildings. Also, I need. I spotted a parrot. That's the same one. You know, you never know. There's sometimes multiple of the same structures in the same town. Like sometimes there's two churches, sometimes there's two insert whatevers. So sometimes I just get my bearings just to make sure. I also do need that crafting table. There, nothing happened. It was... Well, something obviously happened, but I put it back the way I found it, which is how you're supposed to do it, I guess. Although, if I really wanted to, like, use this area, which I don't think I do, but if I wanted to use this area, I could, like, take apart... I reviewed the footage. And what are you going to do about it? It is my stream. Yeah, there's... If I wanted to, I have dismantled villages in the past, like in an Orthoblocks that was a village. Took it all down and made it into like a dock kind of area. And it's not, it's just like an afternoon try to dismantle a village. It's mostly like the roofs are really troublesome. Everything else is kind of fine. If you have Silk Touch, you can get the windows. But it's actually not that bad. The path blocks are also kind of funky. However, I have no plans for this area presently. So I might just leave it as is. Although it's really interesting how it's like in between, like on the edge of a plain, kind of half into a jungle. That's really fun. I like that. Are those horses? Those are horses. Although I will say as a light note, Bob, that like, saying I'm breaking the law kind of makes me feel like I'm not doing something correct when it's my solo game and my stream. So it's just one of those side things. And I'm like, yeah, I play Minecraft the way I want to play it, and I'm not actually doing anything wrong. So calling out for doing something wrong doesn't feel good, just so you know. Because part of the solo world is that I just play how I want to. Which is a lot of adventuring, and that also includes villages. Although now I'm trying to get seeds, because I want that parrot. Let's see, sheep, horses. There's dozens of horses. Okay, just I'm letting you know as a light note that like there is certain things that I'm like you know, I'm just being straightforward. Just like, hey, just so you know, I feel like that. So because bottling things up wasn't gonna help either. And there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I didn't like that phrasing or anything, and oh, tiny villager. It's really easy just to be like, hey, just so you know, slight boundaries, no, it's okay. uh, Bob, it's fine. Although, consider, even if you meant it as a joke, it might not come off like that to everyone, and I'm a little bit more, I'd like to try to take care of myself when it comes to people joking, because there's been a lot of people that have been, oh, bird! I've experienced people that have been like, oh, it was a joke, and no, it was not a joke. So I'm just careful with myself with that. Bird! It's a totally, average bird that... Parrot. It's not the parrot, that's the green one. This bird in particular is... Just an average parrot, with that particular coloring that, is not familiar at all and, totally doesn't have a past with, any particular alternate timeline. Chirps. Yeah, it does kind of look like Chirps, doesn't it? I don't know why I'm still collecting grass things. Okay, audio check. You guys hear that? Is that, like, nice ambient background? I think we solved it last time, but I'm just double checking, because music just came on. I'm like, is that good? Is that coming through? That parrot! Yeah! That parrot! Yeah, but I wasn't ever part of any sort of timeline where I was, like, talking to a parrot or anything, so this is totally a different parrot, right? You don't? It might be very light in the background. I will keep watch on that, because I don't want to turn it up too loud. And by the numbers, it's definitely not going to, like, overshadow my voice or anything. But I want it, like, atmospheric, but still editable. So if it's a little bit too loud, then I can't edit anything. Oh, hello. I only faintly hear it when you're not talking. We can try to test that. We can try to test that. It's at 50 now. Whoa! Okay. I think this is the first time I've ever found a jungle temple in this world either. It's also getting to be night, so I should go back. I really should go back. But there's a jungle temple. There was, it wasn't in this world, but it was the second world. The second world I ever played on was, like, one of the prettiest seeds. And, whoop. There was so many things in it. Such as the village I'm looking for. There were so many things in it that were just very, like, unusual generation, very pretty generation, like, big, tall, snowy mountains, and, like, this, like, giant crater thing, and, like, the first village I interacted with had, like, a very unusual layout. That was a creeper. I'm already in the water. Oh, thank you, Iron Golem! Maybe I should hang around villages more often. I get, Oh, there was a creeper versus Iron Golem. Okay. Maybe I should hang around villages more, because I get stuff like bones. But there was also this, like, giant portal, and, like, this is, like, the coolest generation in that second world. And that second world is being used for something. Don't worry. But, it ain't this world. This is the first world. That was a cartographer's table. This is, like, back in the shrubbery. I didn't even catch this second one. Ah, I'll get those later. There's a tree back up over here. Where is that jungle temple? It's, like, back that way. Ah, there's a creeper. Hello. I'm going a different direction. Eh. Jungles are so hard to navigate. There's no... I'm actually not surprised that, like, I don't often base in jungles. I did once, and I cleared the shrubbery very quickly. So I'm not surprised I haven't based in a jungle since then. Poor villager. Many poor villagers, I suppose. There was... Oh, you think that creeper was a villager? I'm not sure if it worked like that. I thought it was just the Iron Golem. Okay, there's a big jungle tree. There's just a jungle. I have a stone hoe. I can use that to try to clear some brush. Even in Orthoblocks 3, whenever I needed stuff from the jungle and I went to the jungle warp, it was a mesa warp, but there was a jungle nearby, I would clear the brush from all the jungles, just to make it easier to gather resources. And with that, I have a little bit of a clear patch, and maybe I'm no closer to the the jungle temple. However, now I have jungle logs, which I can use for things later. Cocoa beans. I'll take all of these cocoa beans. And I'm still just exploring, and then that's a big open patch. I forgot that jungles kind of generate these like random patches of rock that look like bowls. And that like I could be like right next to the jungle temple, and it's just not invisibility. Where? Creeper disguised into surroundings. Okay, you're playing on 1.20.1 crater sighting. Because this is the version of the game that I last played on. And it's the one that the last time I updated it, because I'm not entirely sure how far I want to update it, because I don't want to update it, like, all the way, especially not if I want, like, some quality of life mods, then I just can't use those mods. So I'm like, okay, I will try to balance what is, you know, like, what's new and updated. However, I just need to sit down and sort through a couple of those things, and I haven't done that since streaming, but I also don't need to sort through those things in order to stream. So, yeah, very happy just playing, like, just being able to play. And what was, 1.20.1? Trial chambers, that's another reason. Trial chambers change the generation a lot, because you got these, like, big underground stuff. I am not sure how much I want to change the natural generation of this world, because this is a 1.19 world. And so, like, how much do I keep it a 1.19 world, and how much do I keep it, you know, like, updated? Because it is a lore-based world, so I'm like, yeah, how do I balance that? So I just need to think about it, and I probably will come up with an answer at some point. If it's not only just, like, I'm a couple of updates behind every time, which is fine with me. Although I do have another world that is a little bit... I do have another world that's a little bit more updated, that I might stay more updated, and that is the Director's Survival world. However, I haven't done anything in that for a hot minute, at least since Armadillos, which I'm also fine with. I just I do stuff at my own pace. Do some editing, slowly lurking. Okay, enjoy editing, Liv! I'm gonna guess it's Liv's Battlecraft? Question mark? It could be one of a dozen things. But anyway, Liv makes good stuff. Go watch Liv if you're not already. Wait, did I? Egg. Also not trying to spoil anything, I promise. This if someone's editing, I try to guess, but I'm not trying to spoil it, so I legit don't know. Maybe I just collect tons and tons of seeds this entire time. But there is... I also don't have pre-cam. There is a thing in this forest. And what if I don't clear the underbrush? And what if I just also collect cocoa beans? What if I don't clear the underbrush and then just go, like, laterally? Because I made it through, but if I go across lengthwise... There's another bird! Hello, you're coming with me. If I go across it lengthwise, then do I actually find anything? Well, I have bones. Hello? I have a dog, too! With a brown collar, I guess. Don't eat the birds. I'm just collecting pets. I have no idea what chicken will say. However, I have pets now. Although I lost the cat. The cat from the other day, I don't know where that one went. Okay, I'm at the far end of this jungle where it's kind of thinning out. And I found more cocoa beans. All I want to do is, like, go through and, like, raid the jungle temple, but I lost it. It's gotta be closer to the village, because I wasn't this far in. Okay, that's a river. That is some sort of a landmark. I also don't think I was this far in. Okay, and then skirting around the edge here, and then I'm jumping into the river, I guess. And then... I'm just working my way back to the village. It wasn't this far to this direction either. I'm like... I could be entirely wrong, but I'm trying to, like, base off of land. Why not just build, high up, and look around or climb a tree? I could. Climbing jungle trees is kind of... I could get up a jungle tree. I don't know if I could get down a jungle tree without taking damage. And I do like navigating. It's just part of exploring. Although I should make more bread. Perfect. This big river that I don't remember, but I think that leads back to the village. That would make sense. There's probably not pandas in there, because I never find pandas. Although, I am making a lot of, like, friends today. So, there might actually be pandas in there. Maybe. Just might be. Maybe not at a glance, though. Okay, more cocoa beans. Like, walked to both sides of this. This is actually a big forest. So, I also need to navigate back home. So I need to find the village for that. This is a really big bamboo forest, though. Okay, I'm seeing dark oak, so that is the direction back home. Bamboo forest. I wonder. Did I loop around again? Because yesterday I was looping around a couple of different times. I'm like, wait a minute, I ended up back up. I ended up back where I was, but in the opposite direction. I wonder how easy it would be to get mobs, you know, stuck in a bamboo forest. Or for you to get stuck while mobs are chasing you. Okay, that goes into dark oak. That goes into more jungle. How did I just make stairs and I just lost the stairs? Whoop. Okay, water time. I don't remember this particular river. This particular spot also somewhat reminds me of, I have not watched much Hermitcraft. However, I do remember early season 7 where, like, Scar was building in, like, I think it was a jungle? I think it was a bamboo forest? I don't know. I just remember the snail. But I didn't also don't watch much Hermitcraft, so... Okay, pets are teleporting, alright. I see mobs on the coast. I'm gonna follow the river towards the dark oak forest. There's a spider jockey. Okay, don't kill my pets, please. I don't know, first time I saw a spider jockey in this world, it was just scary. Like, I didn't know that that was possible. Then I'm like, that is a skeleton riding a spider. What other things in this world exist that I'm unaware of? A couple of spiders, a couple of cows. There's a zombie. There's a creeper. I definitely think I'm going farther away from the village, which I think is like there-ish. I think. Although going into a dark oak forest at night would be somewhat dangerous. I feel like a crocodile. I think this is what crocodiles do. They just skim along the top of the water. And the bird's following, and the zombies are following, and the other bird is following. Oh, I know how dangerous it is in both a dark oak forest and a jungle. Okay, I'm gonna try... Was that parrot talks? I heard a noise that I'm unfamiliar with, but I also don't usually carry parrots. If I just keep moving, it shouldn't generate, I just keep moving. I just keep moving. This is a great idea. I'm just rushing through all the different mobs, and I found birch forest again, which means I'm probably closer to home than I realize. Even though I don't see torches, but it is close to home. So I'll take that. And I've lost both a village and a jungle temple, which is crazy to me. But at least I'll be alive. I see that creeper. And this is me just, continually moving. Although that I am familiar with. That is the sparse jungle that I keep passing through. That's new music. I'm new to 1.20.1, I guess. I'm most familiar with the music in 1.19, up through there. There's a bee. This feels like Animal Crossing, like the hourly music, like just relaxing nighttime music. Beehives? I need to collect beehives at some point. But I need Silk Touch for that. There's so much tall grass. Although, there is sheep. And I do have shears on me. They're nearly broken shears, but it's... Ah, okay. That one I will run to safety for. Can I reach any of those? I'm one too high. I'm sorry, parrot! This is why having a dog is useful. Oh, hi, cow. What are you doing? Fight that one. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if the dog will be able to get the small one. However, it's something. It's better than nothing. I'm actually getting experience from this. I gained a level. But I'm not dealing with that baby zombie, I think. Wait, I could maybe... Can I reach it? No! I can touch the block, but not... Ah, okay. Hitbox is too low. Okay, they're just all playing together, and I'm just sitting here on top of the thing. And I don't think I'll... Oh, I have both parrots. That's great. I don't think I'll get phantoms, because it's been a hot minute. But not that much of a hot minute. There's the zombie villager over there. You're just chilling? You're just chilling with a baby zombie? Okay, the doggo gets pets from this baby zombie. Okie dokie. This is an interesting predicament I've found myself in. The dog is just chilling. Although I should be on the lookout for creepers regardless. Both of my parents and... Gonna get a couple screenshots of that. Hi, AJ! I'm at work here. Do you engage me? I'll pop in and have a fun stream. Thank you, AJ! I'm in a predicament, but I'm having fun. That's also a good shot. Good screenshots. But thank you. Okay, the moon is setting. The moon is going down, so I won't be in this predicament for long. There's kind of a reason why I like to carry a bed on me, in most cases. In this case, I don't have a bed because I hadn't gotten into that habit yet. Because if I remove my bed and I don't have a respawn point, I go back to that island way far away. Like, you're having fun? Yeah, I'm having fun. You know, I'm pretty sure the dog and the baby zombie and the cow are all having a nice fun time too. But yeah, it's fun. I explored a jungle a little bit, got a bunch of bamboo. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it. There's a creeper way over there. I also could get a horse. That's pretty good transportation before Elytra, because I could go to the stronghold at some point in the future. Probably not anytime soon. There's another creeper right there. But stronghold sometime in the future, and, you know, me fighting the dragon at some point in the future. Like an actual dragon fight. I technically haven't fought the dragon yet. I fought the dragon in Fever Dream, but it was me collecting flowers while everyone else fought the dragon. And then... Nope. I didn't die! And it... Oh my goodness! And it got the baby zombie. Okay, that was actually useful. That was accidentally useful. I'll take it. I'm still on the lookout for things while I fill this hole. But that was accidentally useful, and I didn't die. That's amazing. I'll put my really not appealing armor on at the moment, though. And at some point, I will get either invisible armor or, like, at least iron, so that it doesn't... leather boots are really cute. I really like leather boots in-game. However, I don't have leather boots at the moment. And so right now it's just a little leather hat, leather jacket. Although, I'm gonna go over here. This is the zombie villager with, like, a little roof. Little cobblestone roof. I also could befriend a donkey. I could make all the friends. Alright, get all of this grass out of here. And continually collecting seeds, I suppose. But yeah, this is the... Hello. Yeah. No! Okay. Okay. Okay, parrot. A parrot from another timeline. It is your job... I don't like the leather armor. It is your job to guard this one particular zombie villager until I have... you know, resources in order to cure the zombie villager. That's great. You're guarding the zombie villager, okay? You can do that. This is a great plan. Nothing can go wrong with this plan. You're gonna do a great job befriending, guarding, question mark, the zombie villager. Good job. I also could easily transport some villagers from one of the 3 villages that I know of, but I'm invested in this particular zombie villager now. So there's that. And if parrot is here, then I don't have to explain that to chicken, of why this, like, dimensional parrot is here. Although, here is a very interesting portal that I also spotted. That it's, like, actually buried in the side of the thing. I kind of want to do something with this, because, like, I've never seen a generation like this either. I've seen, like, ruined portals underneath ice, and, like, kind of buried in the sand, like, as a shipwreck, but I haven't seen it buried in the side of a building. Like, not side of a building. Side of a cliff. Hill? Side of a hill. I haven't seen it buried in the side of a hill before. I'm going to eat bread, and at this point, I've been going back and forth between, well, the 1 or 2 times I went back and forth between the villages, and that point, this savannah, I kind of know where I'm going, roughly. I can kind of roughly go back and forth between the villages in there, and there's a lot of horses. I wonder if I could... Hello. Can I... Bread. Well, horses don't like bread, apparently. Can I ride you? Can I ride, please? I made friends with all the other animals. I made friends with Parrot. Oh, hello! Okay, I made friends with you, now what? Do I need a saddle? Do I actually need, like, an actively give you a saddle in order to ride you? Okay, Hi, Cross! How are you doing? It looks like I'm lost. I'm not lost. I'm adventuring. And I also found three total villages in the past 2 days, when I had not gone to any village in this world for 2.5 years. So, I'm swimming in villages right now. Maybe not actively swimming. I also need those sheep. I have no idea what it is with, like, sparse jungles and sheep. Killing before playing games later with friends. Okay, have fun later playing games with friends. Enjoy chilling. Sheep. Can I just... how about I just use up the entire shears and then shear all these sheep? I opened YouTube and you appeared. That does happen. I do happen to be on YouTube. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm just collecting all the sheep. One thing I am thinking about this world is that, like, just having, like, a collection of, like, I'm sure I'm gonna have, like, a barn full of animals at some point. Maybe not full of chickens. But, you know, a barn of animals at some point. But for the time being, just, like, being in, like, a hunter-gatherer sort of phase and, like, finding a random flock of sheep and then shearing all of them, and then moving on. It's fun to me. There's so many! There are! I don't remember if this is the same patch that I found the other day, but the other day I also found, like, a lot of sheep in one area, and I'm like, but why? There's just... I don't know why, but it's, I guess the way they just spawn in. Maybe not full chickens, as out of fear. Yeah, partly fear, partly respect, partly, like, if I'm gonna imprison chicken, which I'm not, I would probably find a more, suitable means to do so than a barn. Like, you would need some sort of, like, crying obsidian shackles or something. You would need something a little bit stronger. I'm not talking about imprisoning you, chicken. I totally was. You know, that's not a bad amount of wool. I just want the shears to go away, though. Oh, I also did not find a dimensional parrot. That also didn't happen. And the dimensional parrot is also not guarding the zombie villager. That's also not happening. I'm just waiting for these shears to break. Hello? Can I... That's better, and now I have a piece of grass. Okay. Shears are gone. I'm really in the sparse jungle. Usually, I think it's still that way-ish. For the village. Oh, what? Not again. Well, okay. This parrot in particular, it looks exactly like Parrot. However, I'm not from that timeline, so I wouldn't know that that's a special parrot. So it's more like meta-knowledge. Yeah, I know it's special in some way, but, it's, you know, it might be like, not a MacGuffin, but like one of those, like, what is it, Chekhov's gun? Plot beats that, like, I set up that, like, yes, Parrot is in this world, and I might use Parrot for a plot beat later, but, like, you forget about it over time. But it's still set up early. You know, that kind of thing. So, a MacGuffin is more like if everyone is hunting that thing. Like, everyone wants that one thing, but whatever the thing is less important than the hunt itself. I am somewhat scary sometimes. I will admit that. Also, all of like the torn up terrain on sparse jungles, it's interesting. Okay, more sheep, but I have no shears, so that's fine. You guys can live your happy lives in the sparse jungle. Pumpkins, I have pumpkins. I have way more cocoa beans than I anticipated. Okay, yeah, fire tick is on, also. Where is the closest jungle tree that I could just plant this? Yeah, fire tick is on. I accidentally, another thing that happened with chicken, I was in one of the villages, up ahead, and I could probably find the spot too, and I used a flint and steel to get rid of something, you know, like make a fire patch and then just throw stuff in. Except, let's see if it'll do it. Will, do not, no, 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 I'm not gonna have that repeat, but it's my dog this time. Nope, nope. I also, anyway, but chicken was right there, and it was inside of a building, and the floor was wood, and so fire spread, and chicken, I got the burnt to a crisp death message, and then there's another savannah. That's interesting. Sparse jungle. I believe the villages are over here, then. Unless I'm just all turned around, but I'm very much, in the mood for exploring, so I'm fine wherever I end up, as long as I can get back home. You almost around it, but no, the village was fine. One block got burnt, and I replaced it with spruce, so it's repaired. The thing is that chicken dropped roast chicken, and I'm like, I should not eat that because that is time spacey roast chicken, and that'll cause problems. I know that'll cause problems from experience. That will cause problems, so I'm not doing that. I'm not eating that piece of roast chicken. That is not happening. Interesting. So if I can get back to that sparse jungle, then I think I can actually find the way, because this is a completely different direction. And if I went this direction the other day, I wouldn't have found any villages, I don't think. Okay, sparse jungle right there. But yeah, I mean, he respawned, so it's fine. He's just maybe not happy, and I need to put that roast chicken in like a time spacey vault or something. Yeah, he got crispy. Whoop. I'm alive. I was not looking where I was going, but I'm alive. I'm gonna get that iron. Just random drop into a ravine, and it's fine. I caught myself. I could have actually, like, dropped far enough for a lot of damage, although +1 armor on golden boots is actually, like, really, maybe not really good, but, like, good enough. There's a creeper in there. Where is blocks I can use? And now I climb back up. Don't read chat and walk. It's like texting and driving. Yeah, understandable. It would have been worse if I had actually died. However, consider. That looks normal. That looks entirely normal. I could have been watching where I was going and still fell. Like, it was just like that moment. Slow mode. Slow mode is 5 seconds. I am going to keep slow mode on though, because otherwise it can get spammy. So I'm sorry. There's not much I can do in order to fix that. You looked down that hole earlier today. Probably from a different angle. It's all about what angle you approach it from. Hello, zombie. There's sheep. Cross, can you hear the music? I'm just wondering if it's like, I want it at like, the goal is to make it at like an ambient background music, but still editable later. So I'm experimenting with how loud it is. You're fine, I just think it's silly. Yeah. You know, that is a suitable ravine. I'm checking that. Was that? Oh, I thought that horse was an Enderman. And somehow I'm disappointed. Endermen are cool. I was location scouting a ravine, and I found a really shallow one that I would need to make more dangerous. Absolutely no music. Okay. Because other people could hear it before, but it was very subtle whenever I'm not talking. So I think it might just be one of those, like, background atmospheric things. But I'm still finessing the levels. That one I did jump and fall. I set my spawn here. I found the jungle village. Okay. Just thinking. Jungle. I might be able to cut across. This is just a big adventure. Rip. Yeah. Hi, Kaza! Do you know how to get back? I do roughly know how to get back. But also, if I don't, then it's absolutely fine. I'm thinking about that texting and driving analogy. You're right, in a way. Sometimes I do want to say that the majority of time I can look at chat and continue to play, and then nothing happens. Like 99% of the time. But I'm also not trying to justify texting and driving, because obviously don't do that. But in this case, if the consequences are me dying in game, I'm, you know, like I can read chat whenever. Losing my stuff just makes it more interesting. Yes, thank you for popping in, Kaza. Hold up, hold up. Okay. It's daytime. It is... It's just a village that's kind of on the edge. Where did I come in from? This way. Came in from this way. So the sparse jungle is that way, and so we're heading that way. And also, my stuff fell at the bottom of a ravine. Have a good stream, night! My friends messaged me, so I gotta go. Bye! Bye, Cross! Thanks for dropping in and chatting! I wonder... It is also on my list to keep inventory on. However, it is not super urgent. I think it's not urgent enough that I absolutely need to drop everything and swap it to keep inventory. Because it is a challenge to try to go through the game and, like, you know, get your stuff back and everything. Yeah, it's definitely over there. It's just there's happens to be a river in between here and there. Sugarcane, not bad. I believe I have sugarcane. I mean, I'm certain I do. I just haven't planted any. Although, my hunger's going down, so... There's melons in the jungle. That waterfall is unfamiliar. I do really... There's a sheep in the tree. That's flashbacks. I do really like being able to like wander around and like get bearings by going to the same place from multiple different directions. I just need to make sure that I'm accurately going to the same place from multiple directions. Is that a town? Is that a village that I have visited before? Is my question. Because I don't remember visiting. I found a fourth village. I don't think I've seen a village on a savannah, but I'll take it. No, I have been here before. Definitely have. Did I just loop? No. No, this is the village I was at last night. I went the long way around to the village that I was looking for, so I'm kind of on the right track. I'm kind of there. I went to the destination first, and then my stuff is like somewhere in between the two areas. However, food. I believe I collected all the food. Although, I love that, that mountain generation there. That is... I feel like I could do something with that. Like, it's always, like, high spots that, like, I'm going up, like, I'm going up to the top of the thing to build a thing, like, my post office in Season 3 was, at the top of a... Actually, it kind of looked like that. My post office in Season 3... Okay. I will think about that. I will think about that. But it was at the top of a ridge like that. And then I built a base at the top of a mountain in my second world. And that was fine. I do think I know... Okay, carrots. I'll take carrots. Just to get my hunger up. I see a lot of pumpkins. There's not much I can do with pumpkins. However, yeah, this is definitely the place I was at the other day. And was it in here? No, it was... That doesn't have a wood floor. There was one of these buildings with a wood floor that is, you know, now spruce. There's a spot that's now spruce. From... Yo, I'll take that. I missed going in there the first time. Oh, I missed that apparently too. I thought I was collecting clay and terracotta. Hi. No, it's definitely the village I explored the other day. That's a ravine. Okay, getting to the right spot backwards. Hi, Scott! Are we mining? We need more rocks. We do need more rocks. I'm probably going to, I am either going to need to go back to my regular base and get more materials, or I might need to make a couple of tools from scratch, because I died and I didn't have keep inventory on quite yet. But it's fine, because now I get to navigate backwards. Because I went the opposite direction, and now I'm like, I kind of know where I'm going. I do kind of know where I'm going. But I might not get there in time for my stuff to not despawn. Which is fine either way. It's right now like just a navigation puzzle, so I'm happy. I'm happy either way. Like, interesting stuff happens either way. Anyway, how are you doing, Scott? Sparse jungle, it was... It's that way, and then I tried going around this way, but then I kept finding more sparse jungle and more sheep, and, more savanna. So I think I was going this direction. Navigation backwards. Oh, I'm like, I don't recognize that word, but yes, navigation backwards. Good, just working on schoolwork before going to work. Good luck on both schoolwork and regular work. You can do it! Yeah, I was definitely just going through just sparse jungle. I didn't realize how big this sparse jungle biome actually was. Because it's actually really big. The one I'm familiar with is more, hi chicken. The one I'm familiar with is, was very small. It was a bowl. It was an Orthoblocks 3 spawn. So it was not this big, certainly. You know, is it down here? There's a lot of ravines in this terrain. You know what? I'm gonna... yes, hi, not parrot. I mean, you are a parrot, but you're not the parrot. Let's see. I'm also location scouting for ravines, from more of a production side of things. Because there was a mention of a ravine from Chicken a long time ago, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of want that scene to happen. But also, the director cannot know about it. Okay, I recognize that. I recognize that. I believe I had navigated enough. So I went over there, saw a bunch of savanna biome, and then headed on my way back. I believe. That's not deep enough. I think I found it. I think I found it. Well, here's a pretty ravine that if I didn't already take a screen cap of the chords, I will now. But where did I... Oh, I think I may have tried, like, dropping in, and then I missed. And so I think my stuff might be in a pile at the bottom, maybe. I'm amazed I even found this. Unless there's, like, multiple ravines that look exactly the same. Chicken. Getting on my case for, dropping a telescope into a ravine, but actually there's, like, all of my stuff in a ravine at the moment. Oh, maybe it was down here. It was, like, one of those that, like, looked very jumpable. Like, yeah, I could make that. I did not. And then there's one over there. I'll turn hitboxes on, but I can't see anything anyway, so I'm not sure if that'll help. There's a lot of sheep. There's so many sheep. Okay, I'm gonna go up and around and see if there's any on the other side. Because, again, this just has, like, really torn up terrain, and, like, deep ravines like that in a sparse jungle. Is first, exactly what I needed. But secondly, it's also difficult to navigate. Yeah, it just ends. Like, you go around it and it's not there anymore. Yeah, it's decently easy to go around. Was it here? Although I see iron. There's all my stuff. You know, just gotta get there. Whoop. Oh my goodness, I'm actually amazed that I did that. I thought I was gonna lose it. Okay, I actually found my stuff. I actually got it all back. And putting the ugly armor on. Got my diamond pick back, and I need to watch for creepers. But I have my tools back, so that's a win. That's definitely a win. Also, there's coal right there. Now we mining. Now we have rocks. You keep losing the location of stuff. And then I keep finding the location of stuff again. You need to write down your coordinates every once in a while. Usually I have, usually I have mini HUD. And usually I have landmarks. And usually, like, I go exploring and I have, traditional navigation means to get back. Like either landmarks or, directions, like, this direction of the sun. And usually I'm really good at that. Like, I've recovered my stuff many a time using strategies like that. And like, even if I have coordinates, I usually don't use them. So it's just whatever works for people individually. But if I like stopped and wrote down, I'm like, it's a good suggestion. But if I stopped and wrote down my chords for everything, it would kind of take a while. Okay, I don't have a shovel, and that's fine. I'm actually amazed I found that. I thought it would despawn. Quick pause. Is it coming down at negative 45? I'm checking the music again, because I hear music. There's no filters on that. That should be audible. Alright, let me know if that's audible. And then I'll deal with if it's not editable. I will bring it back down if I can't edit it. But if it's hard to get it up to the right spot in the first place, that should be audible for the background music, even when I'm talking. And then if it's a problem in editing, I will change it back or finesse it further. Hello, zombies. Actually, having hitboxes on at night is actually really nice. I never tried this. Okay, I'm gonna pillar up and refresh chat. Oh, hey doggo, who doesn't have a name. I'm gonna go AFK. I'll get food. I'll be gone for at least like 2 minutes. Okay, enjoy food. Do I need to go down one? Hey, doggo? Yeah, unnamed doggo. Yeah, fight that zombie. And unnamed doggo. I'm sorry, it's raining and it's kind of wet and sad. Okay, I have enough room in my inventory for a bed. And then I can get, I can plant that oxide daisy because well, okay. You know, it's really nice having a dog in Minecraft. Okay, oxide daisy gets planted. And now I navigate back home, which is the reverse of me doing it in reverse in the first place, which means it's, forwards. I'm navigating forwards. Although maybe, just maybe I only have a skill for navigating backwards. And then if I try to navigate forwards and I get lost, that is also very possible. That's a pink sheep! Also, that's an Enderman freaking out. That's a pink sheep! You're going in a boat. I don't know if they despawn, but if they do, I don't want that to happen. Pink sheep in a boat? Pink sheep in a boat! Do I have stuff for torches? Perfect. Hey, that's the pink sheep in a boat, just so I can find it later. I'm gonna have to tell Cross later, hey, I got my stuff back! You're back. Your dog is so nice. Your dog isn't as nice. Aw. Yeah, Minecraft dogs are pretty reasonable. Oh, baby pigs! 2 baby pigs! Yeah, Minecraft dogs are pretty reasonable in that they'll help you fight if you punch something. Which is, you know, that's nice, that's useful. Especially if I'm, like, on a pillar evading zombies. I'm not sure how useful it is against skeletons. Or creepers. Mobs can still despawn even if they're in a boat. 90% sure. Well, wandering traders will despawn if they're in a boat, I believe. Pink sheep? Well, we'll see what happens. Because this is... If I come back to an empty boat, then we know what happened. But so far, the zombie villager has been staying. And so, maybe it's just some mobs. Like, maybe the wandering trader despawns because of wandering trader-specific mechanics. You know what? Okay, speaking of, you're coming with me. No, no, not the dog in the boat. No, okay, okay, okay. Sheep goes in the boat. And then... Yeah, sheep goes in a boat. Well, okay, how about you go in a boat? Okay, I'll deal with that. Sheep. Yeah. Wait, that's parrot. Okay, the other parrot is guarding the other. That's fine. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. I have two parrots. They're both guarding. No! No, I didn't realize. I'm so surprised. I was more surprised by the chat message than anything. Because I wasn't expecting chat messages because it's single player. I'm alone. It is single player, but I did not... Oh, the unnamed dog got killed by a zombie. Okay, yeah, I wasn't healing the dogs. I didn't realize they were, I did not realize the dogs get that badly damaged. Okay, and there's a spider down there, and then the zombie villager is protected from the sun, right? And then the parrot's probably safe too. Okay, however... okay, there's the light. Oh my goodness. I forgot they climb, which, makes sense. It's spiders. No, I know, Rip Doggo. Okay. I do have enough to make a second boat. And actually put the, sheep inside the boat. Boat. Okay. We good. Okay, sheep goes in boat, and then I'm running. There's a lot of mobs, and I'm running in circles trying to get the sheep in a boat. Yeah, this way, this way, this way. That'd be great. Well, that's an option. That is certainly something. I can fight one zombie by myself. Okay, and then I make a third boat for the actual sheep. And then that spider's just staying there? That's fine. No, no, okay, I should not have bamboo in my offhand. I can have sticks in my offhand. Okay. Sheep. Boat. Get in the boat. There we go. Perfect! That's perfect. No, not creepers. I can walk faster than a creeper. This is very suspenseful. I know there's like 3 things chasing me, but as long as I get into the water, I'm fine. Okay, maybe they weren't chasing me. Maybe the creepers gave up. I don't know, in my, it was episode 1 of this world, episode 1 of my solo, like, first time I ever played Minecraft recorded, there was just so many things chasing me, and I didn't really realize how they kind of give up chasing you after a while, so this one just kind of gave up chasing me after a while, and that's fine, and now I have 2 zombie villagers in 2 different locations, both in boats and both guarded by parrots. Okay. Well, I can... I feel like, on one hand, a funeral for, Minecraft pet, some people do it, just like, oh, I'm sad, the animal's gone, or anything. If I do that, I feel like I'm gonna get way too attached to the dog, after the fact. So, yeah. Maybe not. It's part of the reason why, like, I made sure that, like production-wise, storytelling-wise, I made sure that if Chicken dies, it's completely fine. He can respawn like a player. So that I don't have to deal with, a mob chicken accidentally dying, and then me dealing with, like, okay, how do I get Chicken back? No, he just respawns. And so the dog that I'm not particularly too attached to in the first place, like, it is sad, but I'm probably not gonna have a full funeral. But if people want to have funerals for the Minecraft pets because that makes sense, then go for it. That is some really fun generation. And I'm marking down the chords. There's You know, that reminds me of Pear's Mountain. It's the is it called Llama Mountain now? It's like the 3-chunk wide, like it's like 3 chunks by 3 chunks mountain in that similar like shattered sort of generation. And Pears' shop is on top of it in UB4. And this kind of reminds me of that because it's also got a dark oak forest on it. Although, okay, so this looks like, if not tropical ocean, it looks like warm ocean. This is a beach. I found turtles. At least I know where turtles are. And there's a lot of coastline. Okay, so I see that. I see a skeleton. Mangrove! Mangrove! How did I not notice mangrove? Okay, I need that. I definitely need that. I did not know where mangrove was in this world. I'm like, I found acacia. I don't know where mangrove is. I don't know where to begin to look for mangrove. It's in warm biomes, so I should have been checking near the jungles. Okay, I'm happy now. I got mangrove. Oh, that's some really interesting leaf coloration. Like, that's edging into a different biome, so that's different. Mangrove propagules. And I'll take some of the lily pads, too. And there's so much mud here I could use, and there's just mangroves. Love mangroves. It's verging into a normal swamp. That's interesting. I just need a lot of propagules, and then I'm happy, and then I can come back here for mud, maybe. Also, I might do something with the biome anyway, because it's just a small little patch of mangrove. But I might do something. Those are tropical fish. Because tropical fish do spawn in mangrove swamps. All I want is mangrove propagules. That's all I want, and I want many of them. I mean, like, I have a couple. No, I haven't, because I haven't been picking them up. Okay, I need to backtrack and pick up my mangrove propagules. Or, you know, get some new ones. Have I not also been picking up the things? Lily pads. Yeah, my inventory is just full. Okay. I can do without the arrow, but mangrove propagule and lily pads, and I'm really glad I'm keeping on hitboxes, because it's really useful at the moment. That's a creeper. That is definitely a creeper. Okay. Do I leave with 1 propagule? Maybe. Do I go into the water? I know there was one over here. Do I leave with 1 propagule? Maybe? 2. Okay, I'll take that. Why are the other ones, like, vanishing? No, I definitely don't have more than 1 propagule. Okay, so I'll I'll come back to that later. I should also, like, write down the chords or something. Okay, it's right next to the thing. It's right next to the really interesting formation. Okay. Okay, well, take a photo of that. Refresh chat. It's a dangerous world. It is a dangerous, dangerous Minecraft world. There's, like, creepers around every corner and, like, skeletons. Just waiting to ambush you. But I have mangrove, so I'm happy. This is a very fun exploration. And there's a bunch of stuff I got the other day from the that village. Like, mostly workstations that are expensive, like a blast furnace. I also got another blast furnace, so if I put up a row of 3 blast furnaces, then I feel like I'm rich, because that's a lot of iron. It's like 15 iron, I think. I want to say that's 15 iron. Blast furnace. Yep. 3 blast furnaces, 15 iron. What's the best Minecraft food, in your opinion? Whichever is in my hand at the moment. Because normally... Oh, that was one of those fun ones. Normally, like, if you have a, what is it? Hogland farm? Is this deep? Nope. If you have a hogland farm, that's really useful. If you have, like, some way to get a lot of cow, you know, like, you have, you know, like, you've got a lot of cows, that works. I usually don't eat chicken meat for obvious reasons in-game. Or, like, if you've got a sheep farm or something. You know, like, sometimes I'll just, you know, like, eat berries or whatever. And so it's less about saturation and more like whatever thing is, like, you're most able to get at, you know, at the ready in the quantities you need. So... bread. Usually I use bread. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Actually. Okay, so you get golden carrots from villagers. And then on GUB we usually retexture those into something. So I think my favorite Minecraft food would be like retextured food. And so you could make it into anything you want. So no matter, like, what actual, like, the actual original thing is, like, you can retexture steak, you can retexture, whatever else, golden carrots, most likely. And it's not raining anymore! Then retexturing it, that would be my favorite, because then you have infinite possibilities. What is your favorite Minecraft food, in your opinion? Okay, and there's one of the two villages from earlier, so I'm doing a good job at backtracking. No, retextured food is a completely valid answer. Cake, alright. It's fun. It's got different, block states. That's a fun answer. And chickens, I'm gonna turn off... yeah, turn off hitboxes. And there's the sheep that I sheared earlier, and now I have a lot of wool that I'm probably gonna use for something. More sheep. Oh, and here... here is the forest I got lost in, but there's like the sparse forest, it leads into birch right here. So I know where I'm going. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I write down the chords. I take screenshots of the chords of things that I might want to use later for various reasons. That's the production side of things. The director is just heading home. Maybe I should follow those torches I had laid out earlier, even if it is kind of a windy path. Because it is getting to be... okay, if I use a bed right now, I can't actually... if I use a bed right now and pick it up, if I lose my health, then I'm going back to Spawn Island, because that is actual spawn. Like this Minecraft song, you can hear it! Okay. How is, well, I'm not sure if you would know in precise terms, but, like, does it sound good compared to the volume of my voice? Because numbers-wise, it should be just good enough that you can hear the music, but you can still hear my voice clearly. But just making sure. It also is a very nice Minecraft song, yes. And I go through all of this funny-looking terrain. It's very quiet. You're asking quality. Not so much... I don't know what you mean by that rating for quality, because I'm not sure what you mean by quality. Because YouTube does compress audio quality a little bit. So I know I've got some filters on my voice and stuff, which I'm also going to finesse, but like, there would be a natural compression if it's in YouTube, because that's just how they do it. Because it's easier to broadcast something if it is slightly compressed. It's fine if it's very quiet. I just want it audible. If it's not audible, then I'm like, okay, I'll change some things. But if it's very quiet, that is fine. This my goal was like atmospheric background noise. 7.4. Is that like the what was it? It was the review of like, what was it? ORAS? So it was the remake of Ruby Sapphire. Which, you know, Ruby Sapphire got like amazingly, you know, it got, maybe not amazingly, but like it got comparatively really good reviews. Because it's a, you know, it's a good mainline installment of Pokemon games. But the remakes, there was like this famous meme of like a review of the remakes that was like 7.3 too much water or something. Okay. Although, having that one spruce tree right here, yeah, having spruce trees right here make it really obvious that this is my base. And I need to set my spawn very quickly. Very, very quickly. Okay, we good. Okay, I'm safe. I'm not going to, like, show back up at the island anymore. I'm not gonna find myself back at the island that I can never leave, apparently. So yeah, I made a storage. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. Okay, oak sapling. Actually, I have other oak stuff. Jungle. I don't have a mangrove. I'm gonna plant this. No, I'm gonna plant all of them. What am I doing saving the two? I'm gonna plant all of these mangrove. This is your house? I thought you lived in that village. No! No. I live in like 3 or 4 or 5 different places. And so far this is my main storage. And the one that I'm building up the most over time. Mostly trying to get the shape. I can texture it later. Yeah, this is my storage. That the lore kind of behind it is there's like this is a river-based fort, and then that rock over there was supposed to be like an opposing fort, like something nearby. Like there was, it makes less sense to me now, but I'm like, okay, how do I make this make sense? And it's like if this was all one big area that was one big fort, and then that particular like building, you know, whenever I build it, happens to be one that gotten like if that building happens to be the one that had gotten taken over during some sort of scuffle, then that makes sense for it to be so close together because it was once part of 2 buildings. That makes sense to me. But yeah, that is effectively my storage. And then I go through the trees here, and you can kind of see like the half taken apart trees that I that I just live in this area usually. This is my mountain, you know, the mountain that I'm basing off of, and you can see there's the dripstone cave piece that I love, and there I built some stairs, and there's an island and everything. On top of the mountain is where I'm gonna build / recreate some stuff, because this entire world is essentially, I'm gonna take off the armor. This entire world is essentially the, I'm recreating the world that got nullified / destroyed back into a seed world, because it was originally like a big bustling world that was mine and Chicken's world, and then it got destroyed / nullified back into a seed world, and so I'm recreating it / archaeology / I'm just building whatever I want pretty much, because Chicken's not taking too much, he's not being too, I don't want to say demanding, but he's not like directing as much as I thought he would be about where things go. So I think he just wants me to build stuff, and then if there's something specific, he'll mention it. But yeah, this is essentially my base of operations because it's in the middle of stuff, because there's a portal that goes, I believe the portal is like that way-ish. However, my storage is, you know, this structure, based off of me digging a hole in this spot very, you know, back 2 years ago-ish. So there's still some artifacts of, like, me building it the first time. But I'm just gradually improving it and, you know, like, doing some stuff. So this is essentially my storage for now. And I actually really like that design. And me saying I like making storage units, it's not redstone, it's like designing new stuff like this. Or like this is really cool to me. But yeah, just like walls of barrels with that's labeled and all of that. That's the kind of thing I like doing. Glass, I don't need glass. Oh, that's partly my food barrel. That's great. Rotten flesh I can put this also in the mob drops container. Also, I'm somewhat organizing things now. I think arrows would count as mob drops. Cocoa beans count as plants, but I need another plants container, I guess. Let's see, there's cocoa beans. I can put the iron in the furnace. I'll take the stone. I'll put some of these back in here. I'll put the bell in there. This is like the workstation's bin. Dirt goes here, and then... was it? I think it was here. This is just where stuff goes. Seeds. I need enough iron to make 2 more hoppers to make another auto composter for this location. The lapis can go in here. I forgot I even had lapis. I have a lot of cocoa beans, although that can go in there. That's the cooked chicken. That was once chicken that I'm not eating, and it should probably put in a time spacey vault or something. Flint and steel. There's... I'm gonna go mining and use the last 3 of these diamonds for another pick. And I'm gonna grab some stone and make some other tools. Full axes, not that many shovels, that's fine. You know, I only meant to make 3. But all of those are useful, and I probably will use all those. Why did you have chicken? Because that was when I accidentally hurt chicken, because I put flint and steel, you know, I made a patch of fire, to destroy some items, like I normally do, on worlds where fire tick is off. And then the floor caught on fire, and then chicken caught on fire, and then chicken, you know, burnt to a crisp trying to evade Amelia destroying some things. But he respawned, and it's fine, but I do have this chicken that I'm not going to eat. It's gonna go in a time spacey vault somewhere. But that's why I have that. Okay. Double X. Might as well grab one of these. That makes sense to me. And I'll put the extra patch of seeds somewhere. Okay. And now this is me going down into the mines, which I had as, like, a spiral staircase for some reason. Torches. I can make torches if I have coal. Okay, gotta go. Later, later, Bob. Okay. If I find coal, I can make more torches. But this is was once a spirally staircase. This was actually new. This was better. Yeah, this is just me trying to make it a little bit more easy to navigate, you know, within a mine. But it was once a very tight spirally. Bye! Have fun. Thank you. Hi, you're not chicken. You're an imposter chicken. It's just a random chicken in the mines. What? Oh, that's water. There's water behind there. But yeah, need to go deep enough to find coal, not coal, well, yes, coal, but also iron. Deep enough for glow squid, at least. Oh, look, coal. But I am looking for Yeah, I'm looking for iron, and I need to go deep enough for it, but I have pre-made a mine shaft that goes in the swirly spirally thing that, like, I'm trying to renovate, so it's not as confusing. But it's good enough to use, and it's somehow easier to jump down into than, like, the staircase that I made that's just, like, 50 blocks away. Maybe not even 50 blocks away. Look, torches. And this connects up. Maybe I should put those there. Although now I'm just sort of making stairs. You know, stairs moment, as Liv likes to say whenever I just like building stairs. Like, it increases mobility, it makes things easier to get around, so, like, you can do the same thing in less time. Like, people, like, grab stuff to make tools, and I grab stuff to make stairs, just because it's easier. Also, deep slate, I will need a lot of deep slate, but I'm not going to find a lot of iron in here. So I'll probably go back up. The level I was at was pretty okay for iron. Yeah, this level's fine. It's a little bit spinny. Okay. What if I go down here? And collect diorite. I don't actually know what I'm gonna... So usually, when I collect diorite, andesite, granite, I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna use it for, because I often use diorite, granite, andesite. However, now I'm like, this exists. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. Because the palette I have in mind for this world doesn't really include much of those three. Okay, there's a zombie nearby. That movement. That was movement, yeah. I'll light that up and then go back up and then, you know, maybe block this off temporarily. Block it off more temporarily. Gonna break for water for a little bit. Glow squid swims. Lapis. Another thing. I'll grab it right now, but there's, at a certain point, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'll take this in ore form, not actually broken form. So I'll probably start leaving certain ores. Like, I already start leaving copper. Because I don't need, because, well, one, I'd rather fortunate if it's copper. Although, if I do upgrade this to a trial chamber, you know, like 1.21, then there will be trial chambers. Not anywhere nearby, but there will be trial chambers. Although that'll be a fun adventure. And by fun, I also mean dangerous. But there would be a lot of copper in those, and I wouldn't need to worry about, like, saving copper ore to fortune. I could just get copper ore. Not copper ore, I could just get regular copper. Also, it's in worlds like these that, like, if you look at my stats, that's another thing I need for mods, quality of life mods, better stats. Because the better stats mod is very useful, especially if you're playing stat poker. But if you look at my stats in worlds like this, then I have a lot of broken diamond tools in general. That it's quicker and easier for me to just make a new one at this stage. At a certain point, there will be a stage where I'm like, okay, it is quicker and easier to put mending on it and then just go and get experience and mend it. I'm not at that stage yet, and that might be a while. That might even be like post-dragon stage that I have that sort of infrastructure and that sort of like tool resources and experience resources in order to do that. And there was more coal back in, like, a little bit up. A little bit up, and it's a little bit spinny. Yeah, here. Imposter chicken. Yeah, there was still coal back here. And water. Fighting against water right here. I need that coal. Okay, going back up. That is gonna be tricky. Yeah, like where are the where's the edges of this pond? Also, I'm just digging. Where are the edges of this pond? Because then I can better, like, go for that coal. Also, I might... Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with underwater structures. Big underwater caves that are really big. I could go mining and set underwater structures that are really big. That is a thing I could do. And then I'm totally, you know, it's just, it's very nice that there's a patch of iron that just so happened to be right there. And I'm also crouching, or else this magma blocks would hurt. But in the meantime, I'm crouching and it doesn't hurt and I get air. So that's very useful. And I get all the iron and there's still more. It's kind of out of reach. I want that ore. And everything mines just a little bit slower underwater. Just a little bit. Okay, is that all the ore? Whoa! That goes no, that goes into a cave with air. Okay. I don't know where... Okay, I'm turning hitboxes back on. Okay, so that iron might have fallen through to the air pocket. But I did get some... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one that I lost. But I did get some, and now my goal is to get this coal. And it falls into the water. Okay. That's fine. I can grab it. Now it floats back up. Not quite sure that's how coal works, but, you know, sure. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Okay. So here's the plan. And the plan is nearly done. Oh, well, I didn't want that to go there. But at least now the water isn't overflowing that much. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, well that's something. That is... Water dynamics in Minecraft is, like, interesting. It's not quite... It's not what you would think. And so there's just, like, some really weird... Like, it kind of goes everywhere. And if you kind of mess it up, then it stays messed up unless you start over. Like, that's just how Minecraft water works. So, like, trying to get it... Like, if it overflows, everything stays overflowed until you can kind of, like, redo it a little bit, or, like, hold it back. Like this, I'm holding it back, and it's, like, a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it is something. Yeah, that's not too bad. I might mess with that later. I also might not, because this is my mining area. And then my mining area, whenever I mine, there's just, like, a huge cavern, like, over time, there gets to be huge caverns, because I just remove, like, all of the stone that's there, because I could still use all of the stone. And I could still use all of the, materials that I'm getting otherwise, other than just ores. So there ends up being, like, big empty caverns of just me taking it down. Like, all the walls and all the rock goes away. Although that takes quite a while for that to happen. But, like, I'm already removing just, like, row by row, just, like, taking away all the rock. And this granite and andesite that I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but, I'll collect it anyway. And then my collection of torches, that was only because I had reached for that coal. Although I could have gone upstairs, but it's quite the trip to go upstairs after that windy staircase that I need to... I don't even know how I'm going to rebuild it. I can turn off hitboxes. Because, like, it's a little bit wider. Okay, so if I continue to go up like this, and then take out some of the walls as I'm going, so that it's way more clear where the stairs are in the first place. It's like that used to be, like, the stairs used to go that way, and now I'm making it way more clear, but it's also kind of like, there's random patches in the walls. And I can put the torch back. And that was just, like, its own little alcove. And then we're coming up across a spot that I probably will need to place more blocks. Yep. And then this goes somewhere. There's some copper. And then this. And I will continue to just remove all the, like, random spare extra rock in the middle. So that, like, I would really probably need, like, a water bucket at the bottom there in order for it to be safe. So maybe I just need to, like, make sure to not go down there right now. Just maybe. Like, that's probably what's gonna happen, is that I just avoid, like, dropping down carelessly. Which I would need, like, a very distinct entrance to do that, and I would need to remember. But, like, me going down here right now, there was a very clear, like, I'm just gonna jump in here. And I couldn't really do that anymore. Okay, how many... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... This is not gonna be perfectly square. Or maybe it will be. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4... That one's 5, and then turn. And then... So it's, the corners share... Yeah, so if that's 5. And I actually don't know if I've followed up this pattern up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. Oh, I did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 5, and then it turns. This is actually a nice pattern. That works pretty well. Okay, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I believe I'm going in the right direction. I mean, I'm turning right every single time, so yep, going in the right direction. Oh, and then it's up here, which is... That works. 1, 2... I'll swap that for cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's where it gets kind of cramped and everything's kind of like not, kind of falling in on each other because it's the squiggly kind of spiral staircase that I built the first time. Wait, coverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it turns, and we go here, and we mine out some clearance for, being able to actually stand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. I have no idea where this is going to come up on the top level of it, but I'm going to try to make it close. And it can't actually be that far. It's probably going to come up into my, the room that was previously my pallet room, because I made a room for just, like, placing blocks just to see what they look like. And they look pretty alright. And now I have a better mental image of, like, what all the blocks look like, but I was, like, trying to come up with gradients and just seeing, like, okay, what does this do? I didn't realize that copper had oxidized in the air, so, like, there was, I'm like, wow, oxidized copper, that's cool, and, new to me. I can remove this. I can remove some of this floor. That's just making it clearer where the stairs are and that I'm following the pattern. Yeah, like I'm probably going to fall down that. What you doing building? Well, okay, here's what happened. So I was out exploring. I died. I reverse navigated my way back to where my stuff was, which I didn't even think I would be able to do. I thought it would despawn before then, but I found my stuff. And then I got back. I also found a pink sheep, a second zombie villager, and both of those are in boats. And then I had 2 parrots. And one of them is time-space dimensional parrot. And then one of parrot is guarding one zombie villager, and then the other parrot I had was blue with no name, is guarding the other one. And then my Minecraft dog got killed from fighting a zombie, and it was real sad, but I found mangrove, and then I made it back. And now I'm like, I want to do something really relaxing, so I'm making stairs in the middle of my mine. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna do something very relaxed. A grave. I didn't make a grave. I did not. Bob suggested I have a funeral. I'm like, that would make it way more sad for me, because I had very little attachment to this dog in the first place, because it was a Minecraft dog. I hadn't even got to name it. He had a brown collar, though. So, like, there's that. No, I just made it back home. And so now I'm making stairs. I'm turning the spiral staircase that was once like a big problem into a slightly less of a problem, also spiral staircase. So that works. And it just needs to go up, and I just need to dig far enough to get to the surface, basically. Which I might be digging through the entirety of, like, the stone layer, but, that's fine. But I keep coming across, like, what was the spiral staircase? Like, whatever this is was the spiral staircase. And so I'm just kind of clearing it out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it turns. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, and then that turns. Yeah, so each step has, there's 5. And the corners, like, there's, like, corner, and then 3 in the middle, basically. So, and Liv would say stairs moment, because of course I have a lot of stairs moments, because I do enjoy stairs very much. I'm gonna put this on the inside because I am probably gonna remove all of this wall so I can actually see what I've done otherwise. Actually, that's a lot of stone. I didn't realize there was so much stone there. Okay. But yes, I am removing a lot of stone, so I have an actual proper spiral staircase going down, and then I have a regular staircase going down into the mine that actually reaches bedrock. That's like over that way. Probably. I don't. I'm losing my sense of direction when I'm underground because I've been spiraling staircase, you know, climbing all this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turn, and then it goes up. Is that... That's mud. Okay, so I am in the right position. Yeah! Okay, that's close. I'm gonna have to, like, clear some of this and actually make it, like, a nice, suitable entrance. But, I'm covering this up because that's dangerous. I'm covering this up, too. This is the proper entrance. This one has all the stairs. I just need to make it cleaner. And I knew I was gonna drop there, but I survived. That was like the second, maybe third time that I survived this. So, what I need to do is put in, like, maybe glass, like, maybe a layer of glass. Maybe, like, make it a 2 wide. That sounds nice. I make it a 2 wide, add a layer of glass. Maybe I make it a 3 wide sometime in the future. This is also what I would... I just had flashbacks of... I don't know where I was, but I was just, like, so invested in, making some sort of staircase, like, on a cliff face. And it was really cool. And I don't remember whatever happened to that. I make it a 2 wide, and then, like, put actual stairs on it. Well, if there's actual stairs on it, I might need to make it, like, a... There's, like, a landing... Oh, yeah, I might need to do something else. This subtle changes, but I might need to... I might need to do a couple of things in order to make it a functional 3 wide, because a 3 wide would be really nice. But... Also, Pumpkin, you should be able to hear some of the background music as, like... It's quiet, but it's audible. It's the atmospheric background music that I was looking for, and we'll see if it works well with editing. If it does not, then that's fine, and I'll keep watch on it. Digging into the ceiling, like, this is just very, like, spaghetti caves, like, man-made tunneled spaghetti caves, but it's still... Okay, and then there's a turn. I should also turn this into, like, wood, not stone, so that I know very much... Like, I do this in, North Blocks 4 as well. There's this community mine near spawn that I've been working on. And it's a very particular, like, I put wood for whatever I'm building, because I'm planning on, like, not much stone to be left at all. So anything that's wood is, like, this was placed by someone... don't worry. However, I should do the same thing here. That, like, if it's wood, it was placed by me. So we got gravel. I do like excavating, especially at Deep Slate. I like excavating the gravel patches, because it's far easier to mine than Deep Slate, and sometimes you find, like, diamonds. It's low, but I can hear it. Okay, well, we'll continue to... I'll keep watching it. And even after all this, I might decide that I'm like, you know what, maybe I just like it better as silence. Maybe I like it better just as my voice, which would be fine, but it would be a lot of effort to go through, to decide that, which is like... It happens sometimes. It really does happen. I don't need that tough. I don't know why I'm swapping tough for flint. Well, I do like, trading flint with the, it's Fletcher's. Fletcher's take flint. Just kidding. Yeah, it's spaghetti. Yeah, Fletcher's take, the flint sometimes. So, because I can do nothing else with flint, I could make arrows. However, I'm thinking way too much about the music. It might just be one of those decisions, like, it's too much effort, slash, it's too distracting to keep it on. That's also an option. Because then I'm thinking about how to edit it as opposed to, like, what to do and say in the moment. I do have a tunnel up. It's right here. It's right here. Okay. I can go to bed. Yeah, it might just be one of those decisions, like, I tried it. I don't like it for these reasons, but that's fine. Let's see. Put the stone and cobblestone stuff away. Have a little bit of cobble deep slate, and then I have all of these that I don't know what I'm gonna do with, but they're here anyway. Iron, put it in the blast furnace. I did not fall down. Kind of fell down that one. Okay, this one is just gravel. And my shovel is nearly gone. The moment that I remove everything from my inventory, it's gone. Okay. And my diamond pick is half gone, but that's fine. I have a little room to the side here. Making this a 2 wide so it's easier to get down. And I'll probably extend it to a 2 wide from the rest of the way down. But I also probably need to remove a lot of the ceiling. No, I'm really glad I found my gear. Because that would have been, like, kind of a lot to restart and try to get more of, which would have been not the best. It would have been doable, and I have iron, but I don't have a ton of iron. Like, I don't have an iron farm for very good time-spacey reasons. That if I were to make an iron farm, I would need chicken supervision in order to make sure it's either a stable time-spacey farm, iron farm, or, like, not a time-spacey farm at all. Like, it just doesn't have any of those qualities, which is going to be tricky, so I need chicken's help with that. And I think I may have done this in a in a funny sort of way. I think I did it correctly, maybe. I'm probably gonna be like, this is the draft, this is me trying to do the shape, and then I come back in with, you know, like actual, blocks for wood, and then I redo a lot of things, so that it's a better shape, and so that it's easier, and it's more what I was thinking of, but I also might make it bigger, because now that I'm thinking about it, like, usually, these spiral sort of mine shafts have, like, an internal cage, so that you can actually, like, not fall down, which makes sense. So I might actually make this, like, outer stair part of a structure that, like, this is like a wood block. Like, it's planks. Like, this is planks. And then it's planks all the way up, and then it's a 3 wide on the interior side, which means it would need to be at least this big. Okay. This is scope creep the stairs. Or stairs colon scope creep, I don't know. But it's, the project is getting bigger the more I'm talking about it, but that's also fine, because, it's all about getting, better mobility through my base, and especially, like, if I need materials, like, if I need materials, like iron, which I know I can get a lot of iron, even without enchanted tools, if I'm in the right spot, and if I have a lot of, like, just time to dig. So I will be digging a lot, and I'm like, oh yeah, I get enough iron for what I need, including hoppers. And I don't, need an iron farm exactly. It just requires a little bit of infrastructure. And so these stairs are gonna be that infrastructure. And I want it to look nice. Yeah, and then if it's 4 wide, it's gonna be at least that big of a landing. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Yeah, okay, so that's there's an internal cage, and then there's a 3 wide on the inside, and then there might be like an external cage on the other side. So this might be a 5 wide, but like I'll start with a 4 wide because that 5 wide is going to be very easy to build once the actual stairs are in place. Like that's going to be easy. So I'll just get the shape, and then after that I can worry about the rest of the stuff. Mm. When I start replacing some of these blocks with wood, that's when I'm really going to like be like, okay, this is how it's gonna go. This is what I need to do. It's like this doesn't feel quite right. But like the if it's the 3 in the middle, then that makes sense. But it's also that feels kind of weird. Okay, that goes there. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna try to dig down a little bit, like get a chunk. I mean, not like a chunk, like a unit of Minecraft distance, but just like get a patch of this, like in the 4x4, like the 4 wide stairs, the way I like it, so that I can test it, and then I can reasonably make progress without like dropping everything to mine out more stuff. That's the goal right now, is to mine out enough that if I start putting in wood everywhere, it's not gonna take a lot of time to, like keep swapping back and forth. Like I'm getting larger portions of the project done at a time, so I can just do one thing at a time. Like all the mining done, maybe not all the mining done, a lot of the mining done, and then a lot of the stairs building done. That's one more. I think. Yes. Yeah, that's one more. Okay, I've gotten down to the part where I hadn't even put in 2 wide. So that's probably good enough to go back up to the surface and start replacing things with wood. Four, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's the 4. One, two, three. That's 4. Except this is acting kind of strange. Yeah, like this, because this looks normal to me, and then this happens. So maybe it's like not quite where I wanted it to. I wanted it to be. I can sort that out later, though. I'm going to try to grab like in this. I'm not sure what's happening here either. Okay, yeah. It's kind of got some strange. Okay, landing. 3, landing. That makes sense to me. I'm gonna try to aim for that. 3. Wait, is that landing? 1, 2, 3, landing. 1, 2, 3, landing. Makes sense. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, landing. Yeah, it matches the what I was counting. I don't know why there's a couple of those that don't look quite they don't have the same pattern. I'm not sure. I'm gonna remove these blocks, and then I'm very, very close to the surface, so I might bump into something. However, I just want this last bit to connect up to the top, so I kind of know what I'm what I'm working with when I'm at the top. And then 1, 2, 3. That's wide stairs, but I'll take it. I might bump into some of that, where that mud is. Maybe. I could put slabs on that so it doesn't actually look like mud, but that is immediately where the dock is and where those slabs, not slab. That's where the dock is and where all those, mud blocks actually are on the surface. And then get rid of some of this on the ceiling. And then this is like... That is a good start. And then 1, 2, 3, and then landing. Ooh. I might need to... I might need to drop this down a little bit. Just a little bit, because this is like, 1, 2, 3, landing makes sense. But this is like a little bit too tall. That it leads directly into the mud. So maybe... I'll keep working on that. However, I'm looking for stairs and not stairs. Well, wood for specifically stairs. Actually, I can swap that birch log around so that it makes more sense. Oh no, it fell behind there. That's okay. Because I have a little staircase, not a staircase, but like a hidden passage that goes around the back. That makes more sense. That's similar to jungle, that it's like kind of on its side. Okay, I'm looking for these in particular to make the outside. There's like maybe just oak stairs? Oak and dark oak, that could work. Yeah, that could work. But then, okay, so... And I can also swap it out for something else later, texture it more later. Like put something in the middle row there. Okay, and not actually putting it... Maybe putting it on top? Maybe. If I put this on top, how does it look? That doesn't look too bad at all. And that, like, distinguishes it more. That doesn't look too bad at all. Okay. I will take that. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I do think it would need, like, some sort of, like, internal... Nope, that doesn't go there. Like an internal match, like that. That looks amazing! Okay, so I need to move these blocks. 2, 3. Yeah, that looks amazing. And now I just need to repeat it, continuing downwards. And also clearing more of the random miscellaneous rock that's around. And I probably also will need to go diamond mining for actual diamonds, because Pick's going kind of like low on health, so I'm going to need to do that at some point. Although I might go diamond mining later, because it is getting close to, end of stream, which it probably would be just like whenever I feel like I have a good stopping point, I think. This gives me a really nice picture of like what I need to do in order to like do more. Like what can I do to fix whatever stairs I have, because I have a very easy template to follow already. Maybe not right there, because this is the landing. And then it needs to match. Yeah, that's fine. The outside of this, I'm gonna have like this wall, like the internal cage kind of connects up to itself, but the external cage kind of doesn't at the moment, so I'll... What if I did this? In order. I'll work on it. Nah, no, not right now. Not doing that right now. Maybe the external cage would be like a couple of like beams, like support pillars, like full logs, and then like fences in between, because that sounds a little bit more similar to like something like what I'm doing in UB4. And I clarify UB3 versus UB4 because I'm still working on some UB3 things. So sometimes if I'm talking about UB, I am actually referring to UB3. So I like clarifying. Digging out more of this. I'm really glad I have a project like this, because then it's just like, it's very, you know, simple, it's straightforward. I can just, I can dig in the mine, I can build stairs, I can dig more in the mine because I built stairs, and then I just keep going. This is why I like making infrastructure and like paths and so much, like it just makes getting around much easier. And I like, because like I could stay in one position roughly, but I do like adventuring around, and so like my playstyle kind of informs what I like to build in this case. Not always, but like in this particular case, it's like all these things kind of feed into each other, so it's just easier for me to play in general. I will remove that copper. Yeah, because if I cover this up, then I'm always gonna I'm gonna be like thinking about like, huh, there's copper under there, instead of like me actually just building the stairs. I'm amazed I survived. That's like, what is that? That dropped 3 or 4 today. I don't remember whether that's the 3rd drop or the 4th drop where I happened to survive. But I survived. Yeah, that's not too bad. That still follows the pattern. Yeah, that looks really good. That is actually a great start. And then I'll remove all this other random stuff later. Yeah, that is definitely a much better spiral staircase. And like it's still inspired by the fact that I built a spiral staircase in the first place. Like it's not me like because me building the stairs over there ish somewhere. That's just like, okay, here's a fast way to get to the mines if I didn't want to take the spiral staircase. But then a spiral staircase still exists, kind of like as an homage to like, I wanted to do this in the first place, but now it's big and pretty and usable. As opposed to these spots right here, which I might cover up. Yeah, this was my pallet room where I had just like blocks laid out and like, yep, this could be a pallet, and this could be, and I put in a lot of torches in here for some reason. Maybe I just needed a lot of lighting in order to get a really good feel for like what the actual block looks like in bright light, because otherwise it's a cave. That works. I'm gonna look at the stairs again, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up stream, because I've been going for a hot minute, but it's been fun and adventurous, and also building and mining a little bit. There's slightly... I'm gonna put a torch right there. I'm gonna remove that, and it might break my diamond pick, but it didn't. Okay. And then I have more work to do if I ever wanted to do more of this in the future. Okay. Thank you everyone for stopping by and chatting and lurking and watching the VOD if you're watching the VOD and all of that, and I hope you had fun, and I will be back probably... I actually don't know if I'll be back this weekend, because this Wednesday being today, I'm like, I'll stream because I feel good, and then I may or may not have something going on this weekend, so if I don't end up streaming the weekend, then I still did something, so it's fine. So I may or may not stream this weekend. And it may or may not be Minecraft or Stardew. I'm like still switching back and forth. I guess it's just whichever I feel up to doing. Kind of like my stream schedule. It's like whenever I feel up to it, and then whichever game I feel up to, which I think is a good system. But anyway, thank you all, and yup, that's stream. Later.